How to use Gamma AI to create presentations in 5 easy steps. Step number 1, go to gamma.app and create a free account. You can start for free here. I'm going to log in with my Google account and see you at the dashboard. When you sign in, Gamma is going to give you some credits so you can start using the tool. We have 3 options. We can import a presentation, create a new Gamma from scratch, or create a new presentation using AI. For this video, I'm going to choose the create new with AI because that's where Gamma really shines. So I'm going to click here and we have the step number 2, how to get started. 4 options: generate using a prompt, pasting some text, importing a file or pasting a URL, or generating a presentation from a template. I'm going to use pasting text. I already have a digital marketing proposal for a bookstore. It's not something very elaborate. My take here is that Gamma works best when you produce your own content. I'm going to select here and I'm going to paste the text of my digital marketing proposal. 4 things you can do with this: create a presentation, a web page, a document, or even social media visuals. And here you can define the format of the presentation. I'm going to stick with traditional and I want Gamma to preserve this exact text. And let's go to the prompt editor. The step number 3 is one of the most important. Here's where you can divide the content in slides or cards. That's how Gamma calls the slides, cards. To do this, you have to add 3 dashes. Every time you add 3 dashes to the text, you can create a new section, a new card. That's how you generate the slides for your presentation. So if you are using ChatGPT or Gemini or another AI tool to generate the text, you can ask in advance to incorporate the 3 dashes to divide each section and create the cards in Gamma. In this example, I have 4 cards, but I can create a new one manually if I want to. I'm not going to do that. Let's go to step number 4. Let's focus on the left sidebar. Here is where you can adjust the AI before generating the presentation. We selected previously that we want to preserve the text. This is the same text that I pasted. The output language is very important. If you are using a text, for example, in Spanish, that's my case, and you want to have a presentation in Spanish, you have to change the output language. Later, you can select the visuals. Gamma gives you a lot of options for templates and the image source. What are the images that Gamma is going to use? You can use or Gamma can use stock photos or generate images with AI. Personally, I prefer to use illustrations from Pictographic, and then you can again check all these options in order to get the best presentation out of Gamma. Once you're done, click generate. And here is the step 5. Gamma is going to start to generate the AI presentation and you will start to notice some things. There is a consistency in terms of style. Gamma is using the illustrations from Pictographic in my case, and some of the cards are smaller than the others, and this depends on the amount of text and if it's using images to go along with the text. In the card editor we are seeing now, there are a ton of options. You can change the card styling. You can expand the information for your slide using AI. And this is where the credits are very helpful. And you have all of these options with blocks and images and layouts and diagrams. And there's a ton of things you can do using Gamma for your presentations. I'm going to stop here. This was the last step of this video. I hope this was helpful. See you next time.